Click on this subscribe button to watch more videos on my YouTube channel. To get latest notifications and updates about my videos, click on this bell icon. Hi friends, in this video I am going to explain how to draw one of the basic tutorial of the vertical column. This is the vertical column. By using the line command, I draw the line of 1770 height. This is the 1770 in mm. All dimensions are in mm. Not mentioned it in drawing. In the drawing, you can observe on the screen on the right side all the dimensions are available, and I am using the offset command and offset to the distance to the tree thickness of the 1770 line of tree thickness. I am offsetting by using the O enter. The offset command will perform. Then I want to develop the another 1770 line of 300 internal diameter is required. After adding the 6 thickness, the outer diameter you can observe on the drawing. Then 300 diameter. First go on to the command prompt. After 1770 line, after I am offsetting the 3 thickness, then I want to give the another offset of 300 line. Simply on the inside line I am intersecting to the offset to the distance of 300, and again I am offsetting the 3 thickness. The 3 thickness of 2 sides of 3 thickness and 1770 of 300 internal diameter is completed as the and it is the 300 internal diameter shown in the figure. By checking all the dimensions, I want to change the dimension style manager. Go on to the D, enter the one dialog box will appears. You can change all the dimensions of a dimensional height, arrow size, and all the dimensions are different types of. You can change the different styles. And 300 diameter, I am checking the dimension by using the linear. 300 diameter, internal diameter, and 3 thickness. After adding the 3 thickness, the outer diameter you can observe on the drawing. And the top for the 150 NB nozzle is there, and the 250 lines are there. How will they perform these lines? I will show you. This tutorial is only for beginners. This tutorial is very helpful for the beginners. And the 550 height is there, and some 1500 in between the distances are 1500 and the 550 is there. And small rectangle of 200 150 is there. How to draw this I will show you. First go on to the line command and intersect the vertical lines of the endpoints to draw the one of the horizontal line. After drawing the horizontal line, then the 2 vertical lines, the 4 vertical lines are there. One of the horizontal lines is there on the top, and see I am giving the line of 1500. The 1500 dimension you should mention. I am simply draw the one of the line on the 1500 endpoint of the vertical line. Simply I am not mentioning any of the dimensions, and the 1500 is completed, and I want to give the dimension. This is 270 on the right side part. To 250 dimensions is required. The remaining dimensions after giving the 1500 height, the 270 is remaining. You want to reduce the 20 mm distance. I am drawing the line of 250 line. After giving the 250 line, show the dimensions. The lines are mentioned. This is the one of the column. In 3D I will explain you. You can observe all of that. What is the type of this drawing you can observe. First this is the line 250 is completed, and 1770 height is completed, and 1500 height is completed. Next I want to draw the small circle of 550 height of the distance from the bottom to the top. 550 distance is mentioned. I am giving the 550 distance. After giving the 550 distance and the 200 150 is there, off of the parties I am taking the 150 by 2 is equal to 75. I am giving the 75 distance height. After giving the 75 distance height, I am giving the 100 distance because it is 200. Half of the part is 100. By using the mirror command, I am mirroring all of the objects and on the top and the bottom as your wish. This is the one of the process. You can also do it so many commands, move command, copy command, like different types of operations I explain as your wish. And this is the 200 into 150 of the you can also use this by using the rectangle command. Also I'm using the line command, and 200 150 is completed, and 1770 height and 150 NB nozzle all are there. Then below the one of the column is written. This is the column, the plug type, I will show you how to draw this also. Then go on to the 550 height is completed. I am checking all the dimensions, and the 150 NB nozzle is there on the top. I want to perform the 150 nozzle by using the all of the dimensions. In 150 dimensions, the standard dimensions are required. Already explained the vertical tank drawing. Already mentioned the 150 NB nozzle dimensions, and the different types of flange type drawings are also explained in previous tutorials. I'm checking all the dimensions by using the linear commands. The drawing is all are completed. I'm checking the dimensions all are correct or not. This is 550 and 200 into 150, and the 1770 is the total height, and 15 height is the in between the distance, and the 3 mm is the thickness of the circular column, and the 250 is the top sum of the height. You want to mention the any type of nodules, you can mention the on that part. Is the reference one of the basic part. 250 is okay, and I want to construct the internal diameter by using the linear, and 300 diameter is there, and next this is 300 mm. See, in the vertical tank already explained in previous tutorials, and 115 NB nozzle, the standard dimensions are there. The flange dimension is 280 OD into 170 ID, and thickness of the flange dimension 25 thickness. First draw the line off, and first pipe is required. The pipe is dimensions of I think 168 into 150 ID pipe is required for the 150 NB flange. First draw the pipe. I will show you, and again I show the drawing. The pipe dimensions also mentioned in drawing. See in the below, the 168 OD into 150 ID of the pipe is there for the 150 NB nozzle flanges. First you want to construct the nozzle, the pipe is required, and the flange is required. After combining of the nozzle pipe and the flange, it's called as a nozzle. And I am giving the 168 line by using the move command. I'm enter and intersect to the point to the end point of the vertical line of the horizontal line, and again I'm drawing the 150 line. Is the internal diameter is 150 and the outer diameter is 168, and again I'm intersecting the line to this and intersecting to the two lines to the horizontal line. Simply I am moving the line to the and select the middle point and draw the two vertical lines before you move, and move command intersect this by using the extend command. Extend the two lines and intersect to the horizontal line, and the pipe is completed. And next I want to construct the flange. This is the 2D basic tutorial for the beginners. The beginners, so many tutorials are explaining, and the professional tutorials also there in my channel. Different types of tutorials are available. Then I want to give the 240 OD and the 25 thickness flange, and the 170 ID is required of the flange. Simply I am drawing the two rectangle objects by using the line command, and the 170 and the 25. Simply I am copying this object to the previous object and simply move the total object to this flange. I am taking the projection is 150, projection is I considered of the pipe. See all the dimensions I mentioned, and the 280 is the OD, and the 150 and the 168 internal and outer diameters, and the 25 thick, and this is the 170, and the halter dimensions are completed. This is the practice tutorial for the beginner. This is a simple tutorial for the beginners doing the operations. By performing the operations only, I am using the line commands and the move command, copy, extend. Some of the operations are to draw this object. This is the plug type drawing is there. I want to develop this 250 into 150 and 200 into 300. Nothing but the 150 into 200 dimension and the 300 into 200 Before you want to, by using the rectangle command, you can use the rectangle and the 500 and the 200, 250 and axis of rotation. You can also rotate this object by using this, and the dimensions linear. After giving the linear, see, I'm giving the linear command. See, this is completed. Then I want to develop the 300 into 250. I'm intersecting to the rectangle, and the 250 into 300 is completed, and 150 into 200, and after that 150 into 200 intersect the all of the lines by using the line command. Then you can see what as shown on the figure on the right side. You can observe the 150 into 200 and the plug type. This is the one of the plug type I mentioned in the dimension text. You can give the dimension text by using the different types of text commands. You can change the dimensions by using the different types of dimension styles manager by using the d-enter command. This is the total drawing is completed. This is the basic tutorial for the beginners. This is the vertical column. Already explained the vertical tank of the 3D and the 2D and the isometric drawings. Same as this only, I performing by using the simple operations. You can develop this drawing in Auto-Cad file. I'm using the Auto-Cad software of 2016. This is the model.